Hello, this is Chitran Saxena from Just Tutors. Today we are going to learn about respiration. The objective of this video is only one, that is only respiration. So what is respiration? It is a process of breathing in and breathing out. And in this video we are going to discuss the process of respiration in detail. Respiration is a process where chemical energy stored in the food is released along with carbon dioxide and water. Respiration begins with breathing and combined process of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. There are two steps. Respiration happens in steps, as we know. Step 1, breaking down glucose into pyruvate. This is really important. Remember these two steps. This step happens in the cytoplasm. Glucose molecule is broken down into pyruvic acid. Then step 2, fate of pyruvic acid. Further breaking down of this acid takes place in mitochondria and the molecules formed depend on the type of respiration in a particular organism. Respiration is of two types, aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration involves I'm talking about this one. It involves breakdown of glucose into carbon dioxide and water in the presence of oxygen. Now, anaerobic respiration. In this, the pyruvate molecule is further broken down in the mitochondria of a cell. This molecule that contains three carbon atoms is broken down into three molecules of carbon dioxide and three molecules of water by the action of mitochondrial enzymes. The breakdown of the breakdown of glucose to release energy from the cells is anaerobic condition that is called fermentation. Before this, we can say anaerobic respiration involves the breakdown of food into alcohol and carbon dioxide in the absence of oxygen. Under anaerobic conditions prevailing in our muscle cells, the insufficiency of oxygen converts the pyruvate molecule into lactic acid and energy. Accumulation of lactic acid in our muscle cells causes cramps. Both aerobic and anaerobic respiration release energy in the form of ATP. The energy in the form of ATP is used for many activities such as the contraction of muscles, protein synthesis and conduction of nervous impulses, etc. Now, how does respiration takes place in fishes? The fish has a special organ for breathing called gills. You can see in this picture, this is operculum here, this is mouth, and inside it, this wing, it is gills here. The fish lives in water, and this water contains dissolved oxygen in it. When water passes over gills, the gills extract dissolved oxygen from this water. The water then goes out through the gills slit. The extracted oxygen is absorbed by the blood and carried to all the parts of the fish. Now, how does respiration takes in a human body? Let's discuss about it as well. The human respiratory system is composed of pair of lungs. So, nostrils. It starts with nostrils from our nose where we breathe in. There are two nostrils which converge to form a nasal passage. The inner lining of the nostril is lined by hairs and remains wet due to mucus secretion. The mucus and the hairs helps in filtering the dust particles out from inhaled air. Further, air is warmed up and when it enters the nasal passage. As you must have noticed in your eyes, there are some small hairs and it is slightly wet all the time. This is because of mucus secretion all the time in our nose. This helps in filtering the air which we are inhaling. It helps in filtering air and dust particles from the air. Then pharynx. It is a tube-like structure which continues after nasal passage. Larynx. This part comes after pharynx. This is also called the voice box. Trachea. This is composed of rings and cartilage. Cartilaginous rings prevent the collapse of trachea in the absence of air. Bronchi. A pair of bronchi comes out from the trachea with one bronchus going to each lung. Bronchioles. Bronchioles. A bronchus divides into branches and sub-branches inside the lung. Alveoli. These air these are air sacs at the end of bronchioles. Alveolus is composed of a very thin membrane and is the place where blood capillaries open. This is alveolus where oxygen mixes with the blood and carbon dioxide exists from the blood. The exchange of gases in alveoli takes place due to pressure differential. Now this is a practice time on the basis of this video, the knowledge we have gained from this video. Pause video, try these questions and after that check your answers on the next slide. These are your answers. I hope your answers are correct. If yes, then very well done. You have made really good progress. That's all for this video. For more videos, log on to justtutors.com. Thank you.